Right team, it is Wednesday, we're in the van, we're on the road, we're going to a track session. Right team, if you don't want to hear me waffling on about my goals and context, then for about 3 or 4 minutes, then skip forward 3 or 4 minutes to the stuff about what I'm doing tonight on the track. Let's have a catch up, let's have some context. What's the plan? What are we doing? What's the goal after that National Duathlon Sprint Championships a couple of weeks ago? Right, my last video was a sprint training session, a bike run, hill sprints, worked really well. Not really fully recovered yet, old man legs, but hey ho, key session tonight is booked on a Wednesday for the club, so I've really got no choice, it has to be Wednesday. I could have done with an extra day's recovery I think, but never mind, let's get this done. So the goal then, so after that Sprint Duathlon Champs, I'm moving on to a focus on running. I want to try and qualify for the England Masters team over 5k. Now, there's standards for England Masters on 10k, half marathon and marathon, but not for 5k, there's no standard. It's just kind of a home nations match, international if you like, where you've got to represent your country over 5k and submit your times. So there's a window of opportunity to get a fast 5k time. Now my fastest 5k time at the moment is 18:12, done at Oulton Park, which isn't the fastest of courses, but that ranks me 4th at the moment in the UK for my age group of 60 to 64. Now you could say there's a lot faster courses and a lot more opportunities to be had to put a much faster qualifying time in, and I think that's the case for a lot of people, but I'm actually struggling to find a decent fast 5k that I can get to with the time that's left. End of April, 29th or 28th of April I think is a deadline to submit your times. So I think although I'm lying in 4th place at the moment, not for long. I know there's some fast courses and fast races happening at Hereford and Yeovil for example, but I just can't make it, it's just too far to travel with my work dynamic at the moment. But I do have a 5k race penciled in, the no walk in the park 5k, which is at Chesterfield on Saturday the 12th of April. So today is the 3rd of April, 2nd of April. So yeah, I've got a bit of time to sharpen up, not much. You know, what I do between now and then isn't really going to make a lot of difference. So I'm just going to sharpen up tonight at the track basically and aim for that no walk in the park 5k. Now that's not a particularly fast course, so I'm told, but I think it's faster than Oulton Park, so I'm going to give that a bash. It's a bit of travel, but not as bad as the other places I mentioned. And I have a contingency. I think it's the 25th of April, last chance saloon to get a fast time in one of the Leeds 5k races. I can't remember the name. I think it's Even Splits is the company that does it, if I've got that right. They do a number of events, sorry, just being a polite driver. They do a number of events up in Yorkshire, Leeds area. Now Leeds sounds quite a trek, doesn't it? It's actually not too bad, but it's on one of these cycle circuits, so it's like a K and a bit lap, and it's totally flat, and they're renowned for fast times. I just wish I could get one closer, but I think I may well venture out if that no walk in the park 5k in 10 days doesn't get me faster than 18:12. I think I've got a sub 18 in the legs, but it has to be the right course, right conditions, everything coming together. But let's wait and see. Let's get this track session done. I need to explain what the track session is. I've been rabbiting on. It's quite complicated. On the track tonight, it's good weather, but it's windy. Let's get that excuse right out there from the start. So the group is doing 3 times 2k, a good old endurance, speedy endurance session if you like. I really want something to sharpen up with, and I'm going to do broken 1 kilometer reps. What do I mean by broken? If you watch one of my previous videos, I did broken 600 meter reps, and I like to do this kind of thing. So each kilometre I'm aiming to achieve my 5k race pace. So what's that? I don't know, maybe 3:36, somewhere around there, 3:36, 3:37. So rep 1, the first kilometre rep, will be a straight kilometre run, hopefully around 3:36. Being the first one, I'm always a bit rusty, it takes me a long time to warm up. Second kilometre rep will be 900 metres at 5k pace, and then I'll stop for 30 seconds, standing recovery for 30 seconds, and then I push the remaining 100 metres hard to complete the 1k total. Take 2 minutes rest, recovery, 2 minutes here or there, and then I'll do the next kilometre rep, and you get the idea, it's descending. So I'll do 800 metres at 5k pace, take 30 seconds rest, and then I'll push hard for the remaining 200. You get where I'm coming from here. So the next 1k rep after 2 minutes recovery will be 700 metres at 5k pace, 30 seconds recovery, and then push the remaining 300 metres. And it carries on like that. 6 reps takes me down to 500 metres at 5k pace, 30 seconds standing recovery, and then 500 metres push hard. So this is going to be a tough session, but I quite like the dynamic. And for those of you who watch Joe Skipper on his YouTube channel, this is a session that he did, and he found it quite hard because I think he pushed too hard on the pace element of the first part where you want your 5k race pace. Now my 5k race pace I think is around 5:36, 37, but I race better than I train, always have done. So I'm going to struggle to hit that, I think, but that's what I'm going to go for. And it's going to be mingled in with the group as they do their 3x2k. So there's going to be people all over the place, and hopefully they'll give me a bit of shelter, because I've just seen some flags at that local garage and it's blowing a hoolie. But it's sunny, it's a track session, it's where I like to train. I'm really looking forward to it. Let's get there, get on the track, get warmed up, see how this complicated 1k broken reps get going. See ya in a minute. Warm up done. Not as many here tonight, so it's going to be a lonely old session, I think. Sun's gone down and it's a bit breezy on the back straight. Okay, first kilometre, aim to be my 5k pace.
Some new faces and some injured bodies. Happy? We're ready to go. 3, 2, 1, go! First rep hardest, the legs aren't feeling great. Could have done with that extra day's recovery. Just coming up to my 900. So 30 seconds now. That 5k pace for 900 meters is a bit fast. 30 seconds will go quick, and the idea now is to push this 100, just sort of kind of stride out. This is going to be really hard as the second half's get longer. Let's go! Well, it was definitely faster. It was about 3:18 pace. I'm taking 2 minutes 30 between sets because I want the quality. So I was about 3:33 pace, I think, for that 900, and then the 100 to make up the K was about 3:18 pace, maybe. Let's have a look. It's difficult, such a short distance, to get an accurate pace. But the next time I split, it's going to be an 800 with a 200. It's going to bite. Right, 800 for me. So let's try and cruise. 5k pace, remember? Shouldn't be that hard. Went off a bit hot. 3:26. Still a bit hot. Pace 3:31. So about 2:52 for that 800. So now 30 seconds, and then a faster 200. That 30 seconds goes quickly. That wasn't too bad. So the 200 was about 3:16 pace, so on target. But this is a kind of session where the second half is one that really comes back to bite. So I've got to maintain 5k pace for 700 meters and then kick in faster for 300 meters on this next rep. Okay, let's do this. Right, coming up for my 700 meter rep. These guys are just finishing their 2k. Here we go. 700. Try not to go off too hot on this one. I've gone the other way now. Too slow. Coming back down now. Spot on pace. 3:36. $3:34. He's back. Right, 700 coming up. Got some climb. May have been a bit short there. We'll see. We got 300 now, and this is going to bite. It needs to be around 320 to 325. Oh, that goes quickly. Here we go. Yeah, this is 320 pace. Oh, yeah, as I suspected, that one really came back to bite. Oh, so I've only got 2 left, but the split is a 400 hard and a 500 hard. My stomach's a bit churny. Right, 600 and then a 400. Here we go, 600. Let's try and cruise this 600. Thinking I'm in a 5k, but I don't want to burn my matches. Still a bit hot off. 3:33, 3:32. He's back. 3:33. Easy enough. Right, just 30 seconds and then a 400. This is gonna hurt. Might have a few carrots to chase. We'll see. There we go, 5 seconds. Let's rock. 400. So, relaxed speed. Relaxed speed. Technique. .316 pace. Shit. Maintain. Yeah. Boom. One more rep left. That rip. Wow, pleased with that. 119 that 400, and it smelt. It felt smooth. Well, smooth with fatigued legs, but better than I thought it would be. So now we got the worst split of all. 500, 5k pace, 500 hard. I've got to hit around 316, 315 pace for the 500, I think. But I'm not going to go absolutely ballistic. But it's gone much better than I thought. It's my last one. So this is last set, 500, 5k pace. On pace, 336. Factory ran out on the last rep of 500, 5k, 500 hard, but it went well. Can't wait to see the stats. The 5k pace was held easily and I had to wind it back, so I ended up finishing each 5k effort segment just kind of easing back and jogging it in. So hope that's indicative of a potential sub 18 5k in a race. Ease down, the number on my back, feeling the vibe. Let's see. So just going to cool down now. Very enjoyable. I do like running at the track. I don't think the legs were the best they could have been tonight. Like I said, I think an extra night, extra day recovery from the weekend for the old man legs would have been ideal. But as I said, Wednesday's the club track night. It's the only day I can get down, and it is a quality track. Okay, look at the CrossFit guys, boombox, carrying it along. Right, thanks for joining. I'm going to get cooled down, get this video cut, see what the splits were. Yes, I think my run is in a good place. Remember, keep running, get on your bike and cycle, and then run again. See you next time.